Hey, Mark the Meerkat here with the last trade of the day here from the Grok Day Trading Chat Room, brought to you by Grok Trade. All right, let's take a look here at MRNA, MRNA, and here it was at opening. It was up about 3% on the market, and it was moving around and then fell down right to its closing line. This dashed line here is the closing line. Started to do a bear pullback here. Bear pullback, tagged that 20 moving average and started there. Now this is again the closing line. It tagged it again. So I set up a trade to go short if it were to break its closing line from the prior day. And here we go. And bam, 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 there we go. I'm now in here at 114.04. 114.04, I am short on MRNA. And I have an automatic 1% stop that's attached to it there. So it's going to be right up here in this area here, a 1% attached stop. It's automatically activated. So here it is, and now it fell down here, and after these are 1 minute candles, by the way, fell down, 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 and look at the increasing volume as it's doing that. That's a good sign. That's showing how much more bearish that is. Now let's see how it does here. It pierced all the way down here, and it started to come back up. I was afraid that might be a capitulation, but it didn't run back up there. Sitting here using the 113 now, the 113 as support. So I'm lowering my risk here. I'm going to bring my stop into a 114.73, so I have less than 1% at risk in this trade. That's good. Try to keep reducing my risk here. Oh, now look at that. It came all the way back up, tagged the 114 to 20 moving average and where my original entry area is. And now it's just basing underneath it here. Oh my. So I'm going to take and bring my stop a little bit closer here to this closing line at about 114.52 area, and that's where my stop is. And if it if it breaks back up above there, I don't want to be short in this anymore. So it starts to fall or just rest here, and it rests here, and it rests here. 20 minutes, I take a coffee break, I come back, and it's still resting here. It's resting here. Okay. So again, I have what I call shields to protect my stop. We've got this closing line here, and now the 50 moving average is moving down here to protect it from going back up here. So I'm just going to keep it setting it there. And we're coming back here. Oh, look at this. Finally, it just broke the 113 here. And this was the 113 support here. Look at that. Finally, it broke down. And when it did, look at the volume. Popped right back up. That's good news. People are shorting this one today. And again, it opened up plus 3%. Now it's down like 1% here. And now it's a low basing here. And now I'm going to bring my stop here to just above my 114. Actually, let's bring it to break even now. I'm break even on my stop. We'll bring it to break even right in my entry area there, and then it starts to fall here. And now this is called the pivot line. This yellow line is a pivot line based on the prior day's price action here. Now this is a possible line of support and resistance. So it did break below it right to the 111 right here. And now again, look at the volume increasing as it's falling. That's more bearish than it is bullish. So now I'm going to bring my stop in the money. We're in the money just above the 113. So I have the 8 EMA, the 20 moving average, and the 113 even dollar amount, which was support here. Those are possible shields to protect my stop from getting triggered. And now again, I'm in the money now. Zero risk trade. I love it when that happens. And an increasing volume there. And now this could be capitulation where it just pierced down there. Let's wait and see if it runs back up again. Oh no, again, it just barely makes a bounce. This 8 EMA here is starting to hold as support. As resistance. And now look at it, just resting down here, resting down here. I've been in this trade a long time here, folks. Like 45 minutes I've been in this trade. So I'm just waiting. Is it sitting here by this pivot line? What's it going to do? I'm going to bring my stop down here just above that 112.50, which was the support area here, but just above there could be resistance coming back up. And further in the money now, making it locked in more profit here. And it's just sitting here resting. Okay. Oh man, this is getting boring here. Now it's just about 11 o'clock now, which means I've been in it almost an hour. I've been in this trade. But again, I'm going to bring my stop down here just above that pivot line now. What the heck? Let's say about 111. 68 area, around in that was right where. So now if it pops up, it's going to hit that this pivot line and the 20 moving average are shields. Now this 111 is acting as resistance, kind of basing in between those two. So now I'm going to bring my stop underneath this pivot line here, keeping it just above the 20 moving average here at about around 111.25 area. And let's see what happens next here. Oh, it's going. Again, I've been in this over and just over an hour, and then boom, look at that, popped right above that area and tagged that yellow pivot line there. Stopped me out at 111.28 was my fill for 2.8% in 1 hour and 1 minute. And then look at this, it did proceed back up above that pivot line, tagged a 50 moving average at 112, and then kind of started to roll back down. So this is Mark the Meerkat. Again, this is the last trading video for 2020. Next week I'll be publishing my year-end results for the chat room. Every trade has been recorded that we've called and made this year, and what those net results were. It is a record year for us in the day trading chat room. We have one more day to trade. Well, you want to see what we did today? Let's see here. Here is today's results. And again, this is going to be a shortened trading week. Here, trade number 6 here was the trade on Moderna there for 2.4%, and we had one other bigger trade here on BT. But other than that, very choppy in between here. A lot of people, as it has been most of the week, been tough to catch those that have been running. Again, we ended up with 8.4% today, with a 5 out of 8 for a 62% success rate. But this was the big one here. Our actual reward risk ratio, because I had those two, I had one trade over 3% and one over 2. Our actual reward risk ratio, our target's 1.6 to 1, which means for every income trade I have, I'm averaging $1.60 versus for every $1 I lose in expense trades on average. So today we were 5.6 to 1. That's how we can get 8% there on just 5 income trades this morning. And then here we are for the week. We're doing well. We are already at 25% net for the entire week. Again, that's net, not on your portfolio, but on that's how much you're investing in each trade. So if you invest $10,000 per trade and you have a 1% attached stop, well, then you're risking $100. But for every 1% you gain, then that would be $100. If you're doing that $10,000 lot size, then this $2,500 or 25% becomes $2,500 so far this week, which is our normal weekly total, 5% per day times 5. We are already at 25% after 3 trading days, with one more day to trade this year. Of course, New Year's Day, the markets are closed, and we're right at 60% success rate, right smack dab on our target for the week. All right, this is Mark the Meerkat. If you want to join us in the Grok Day Trading Chat Room, just go to groktrade.com. That's right, here we go, groktrade.com. Right here, here's the title page, and go right up here to where it says Day Trading Chat Room. And here it is. This is where I'll be posting my year-end results, as well as on the YouTube channel and on Facebook, and for Grok Trade. But you can see we're at halfway through the year. And again, our day trading chat room, we just trade in the morning for about just over 2 hours. We go from, we start at 9 o'clock Eastern time to start to sort through the 7,500 stocks and ETFs to find those that are moving. And then we trade till about 11:30ish, when the markets start to slow down for lunchtime. And you can join us. Again, I call the trades out where I'm set up, where I'm ready to go. And then when I get in, I'm telling you exactly where my stops are and exactly why I'm putting them there. And you can sign up with us, monthly, or you can go ahead and commit for a year. But either way, you have a 7-day, 5 trading day free trial. See if this room might work for you. And if it does, great, you can stay along with us. And if not, hey, it was great having you here and at least sharing what we do in our trading room. So this is Mark the Meerkat. I hope that 2021 will be your best trading year ever.